Okay, good question. So there's different ways of doing this. So Eevee renderer works differently with the shaders. So with this, right now we're in cycles, so I'm going to switch over to Eevee. Right now, a couple of settings I'm going to do on this shader here. Let me just turn this so you can see that it's selected. What I'm going to do on the material, I'm going to change this to alpha hashed. Okay. It'll be either alpha hash or alpha clip, I can't remember, but it's slightly different. We have to tweak the shader for Eevee to get the glass working. So what we're going to do is go to the shading tab, and over here we've got, so this is what we do have, right? So we have the glass just going into the surface, but we need a couple of shaders. So we need like a mix shader here. So I'm going to go into we need actually this while we're here. I'm going to get this Fresnel, put it up here. Might as well go through it one by one. Let's see, we need a maths node, so we'll need the maths node. We will need the mix shader, which will go here. And we need a transparent shader. Where is it? Shader, the transparent BSDF, okay? So these two will feed into our mix shader. So this will go into here, and this will go into here. So we can disconnect this here, like so. We're going to feed this into our surface. So if we take a look at it, it still looks, you know, slightly, you can see it's slightly transparent now. If I check, it might be alpha clipped. We'll play around with it. It'll be either alpha clipped or alpha hash if I can remember. But what we want to do is we want to apply the vector of the Fresnel into our maths effects, and we want to multiply this, and this will go into our factor. Okay. And then as we change the value and set this to clamped, as we change this value, so we want to say put this up, and I put it something ridiculous like 40, 50, there we go. And now you can change that Fresnel. You can play around with this Fresnel, so the IOR, you know, play around with it. I don't think it's clip, I think it's hash. There we go. There we go. And then just tweak your material to what it needs. So how rough you want it. You don't want it rough. Play around with the Fresnel. I mean, Eevee slightly, you can see here we've got this look, but then the material slightly different. Maybe this environment doesn't work as well, but you can see here. Now you can see the inside. So Eevee is slightly different. Like I said, you do have to tweak the way the glass is in there. What's it? Alpha blend. Alpha blend. Oh, do alpha blend. There you go. Anyway, I hope that was useful. Yeah, and play around with play around with your shader and your values here until you find the look that you want. Maybe you just want to show the outer rim of that, or you want to you know, depends on how much you want to show or reveal. And then you can tweak these values. It's finding what works for you, to be honest, or the look you want to go for. But yeah, hopefully that was useful. As you can see, I can tweak these settings. Let's change the environment. There you go. Thank you again. Hopefully this answers your question. I'll upload this now in a second.